Ever wonder how your favorite television programs ended up on the air?
Stay the way it is. Tomorrow morning, we'll have a production meeting here at 11 o'clock.
Ever wonder how they came up with those memorable commercials?
Get in a square inch. The most genuine toastiness.
Well, some of your favorite television programs and some of TV's most memorable commercials were tested by ASI Market Research. Over the years, ASI has tested commercials for some of the world's largest advertisers and tested new TV pilots for the biggest networks and studios in the business. Before an ad or program appears on the air, advertisers and producers want to know what the public thinks about their television programming. ASI helps these clients by surveying America. And when America talks, ASI listens. And it all starts with you, the ASI interviewer. So welcome to ASI Market Research. ASI began as the research arm of Screen Gems, now known as Columbia Pictures Television, in 1961. The company was instrumental in the development of such hits as Bewitched, I Dream of Jeannie, Star Trek, and Cagney and Lacey. More recent hits ASI has been involved with include L.A. Law and Seinfeld. With respect to track record, ASI branched out as an independent research firm gathering public opinion for entertainment and commercial clients. The company was the brainchild of Pierre Marquis, a vice president at Columbia Pictures who previously worked for NBC. Pierre reasoned that he could test television commercials at the same time he was testing program pilots, and within 6 months, he brought Gerry Lukeman on board to develop the commercial business. The company's 400-seat test theater, the Preview House, was a legendary research facility located on historic Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood. Tourists and local residents alike were invited to watch new television material and to give their opinion through the use of an exclusive hand dial.
As you're sitting in the theater watching, 200 of these dials are operating. People are turning it to the left if they don't like it and turning it to the right if they do like it, and anywhere in between. And this at the time was a major accomplishment. Pierre hired a guy named Ralph Wells when he set this facility up, who was the chief sound engineer at Columbia Pictures at the time, but who basically was a mad genius scientist, truly one of those guys. Preview House and ASI have always been out on the edge of the curve, one way or the other.
We are involved in all types of testing, including focus groups, where small groups of people discuss a new product or program. We also interview respondents in malls across the country. But by far, the bulk of our testing is conducted from our phone rooms. And that phone testing can be divided into two types, entertainment and commercial. On the entertainment side, we've done program tests for new TV pilots like Home Improvement. We've done series maintenance tests to help improve existing programs like Who's the Boss, Oprah, or Wings. We've also done attitude and usage studies to find out what type of programming people would like to see on networks like Fox, the Nashville Network, or the Family Channel. We have 3 major tests to help develop and improve commercials. A recall test, where we see if people can remember specific commercials they saw 24 hours earlier. The persuasion test, where we see if a commercial persuaded people to buy a product. And the interlock, where we let people see a single commercial in their home and then ask detailed questions to improve the effectiveness of the advertising. Sometimes we test a commercial that has already been fully produced. Other times, instead of producing a full commercial for us to test, clients will provide us with a storyboard commercial. The storyboard commercial uses artist drawings or photos to suggest what the final commercial will look like. Let's take a look at a typical ASI project from the beginning. Our clients meet with our account executives, or AEs as they are known. They discuss whatever project they're currently developing. The test questionnaire takes shape and is approved. Then the client provides us with a tape of their program or commercial. Next, the test is scheduled for an interview date and for specific cities to be tested in across the country. The tapes are prepared and copied, then sent to the cable companies. At the same time, the questionnaire is sent to our building department to be transformed into an online computer interview that can be recruited and tested in our interviewing centers. That's where you fit in. ASI has 2 interviewing centers, one in Norfolk and one in Newport News, Virginia. The close proximity of the two sites allows managers to oversee and maintain consistent quality and production standards in each office. On a typical day, interviewers arrive in the centers and are briefed on the tests being conducted. Then recruiting begins for the test.
Can we count on your cooperation to watch this program for us this evening?
Oh, yes, I'll watch it.
Okay.
For many interviewers, the best part of the job is speaking with people from all over the country and hearing what they think.
And what did you particularly like about last night's program?
Oh, it was a terrific program. I liked it all.
Okay, just a moment. Let me type that in.
Okay. What did you particularly dislike about the program Morning Glory last night? Everything. It was the stupidest program I ever seen. There's no way I ever watched that.
Once the information has been gathered in the field, it travels on dedicated phone lines back to our computers in Newport News, where it is scored and coded. Scoring is a way of deciding which respondents clearly remembered commercials we are testing. Coding involves translating open-ended responses by our respondents into numeric categories that can be easily evaluated by our clients. Also in Virginia, the open-ended data is prepared for our clients' use by the verbatims and transcription department. In Cincinnati, the data is tabbed. This involves creating computer programs to tabulate the data we collect into an easy-to-use format. This information is then evaluated by the PD and AE and printed into documents for use by our clients. The AE then presents our findings to the client. Sometimes we recommend reshooting a scene, recasting a part, or developing a whole new program or commercial. Last year, ASI interviewers dialed 1 out of every 8.3 households. That's 10 million homes. 1 out of every 53 Americans has been contacted by ASI. That's over 5 million Americans. Last year, we purchased about 9,000 hours of cable television airtime. That represents 375 continuous 24-hour days of programming, making ASI programming as big as the major television networks. So that's a quick look at ASI market research and how you fit in. As you can see, without the hard work of skilled research interviewers like you, some of your favorite shows and favorite products might not exist. From all of us here at ASI, welcome aboard, and thanks again for joining our team.